Namaskar, I'm Cyril here one more time. I'm with you. Today we are going to show you cheese burst pizza, restaurant style, but my way. So ingredients are, to start with the dough, we need half cup of warm water, not very hot, not very cold, to activate the yeast. I have 1 teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of yeast. And now let's dissolve this and keep 10 minutes aside to activate the yeast for the dough. You see, yeast is activated. Now let's start making the dough. I have this maida, all-purpose flour, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Let's make a well, and then let's put this activated yeast. Before we put this, we add little butter. Before we add little butter, rub the butter to the flour, and then slowly we'll add the activated yeast water as per the requirement. Let's add little water. You add water as per the requirement. Then we have to knead this dough for at least 10 to 12 minutes. The dough has to be soft because we're going to, after kneading, we're going to keep it for at least 2 hours for resting. And when the dough puffs, we start making the base. Add little water. The water has to be hot, not very hot and not very cold. And then knead. Don't add any flour. Just keep on kneading for another 10 to 12 minutes till the dough becomes soft and bouncing back. Just keep on kneading the way I'm doing it. Add little hot water. What will happen? The dough will become very soft. And the final product will be as per required. Take a little more butter and again knead it. If you don't have butter, you can use oil. Three teaspoons of oil, but I would prefer butter. You see how the dough is being kneaded. See, you can see it's bouncing back. Now take the dough and pound for 3 to 4 minutes. The more you pound, the dough will become softer. Put the dough for 3 to 4 minutes. The more you pound, the more you need. It will become more softer. You sink back. Knead for another 2 more minutes. Our dough is ready. Now let's put little oil. Take a wet muslin cloth or handkerchief or any cloth and just wrap it and keep it for 1.5 hours to 2 hours for proofing on a warm section. This is the cheese I am using for the pizza, for mozzarella cheese. Then for vegetables I am putting only onion and pepper. You can add corn, you can add black olives, you can add jalapeno, any other vegetables, but at right now I have only onion and peppers. Then I have pizza topping. I have basil oregano herb, then chilli flakes and garlic herb, and pepper ground miller to put on the top of the pizza. All ready. Now let's punch the dough. It's well puffed up. Let's punch the dough little bit. You see, take little flour, not too much, and knead again for 2 more minutes. Knead the dough again for 2 more minutes. Here you see, dough is ready. Now we'll make, from here you're going to get one portion of pizza. So first will be 25% will cut this one, and the rest I will tell you why. So from this you're going to get one pizza, and then this will be the second portion. And now we'll roll it now. All roll. Put some flour inside, maida, all-purpose flour. Let's roll it. I'm on the gas over here. I'm on the gas to make, because we have to cook this. Now one thing you have to remember in size. You have to see what size you want to make the pizza. So you need to have a baking tray. Now that depends which one you want to use, small or big size. Apply some grease, and then afterwards, this is the one where I'm going to bake my pizza in this. If you have smaller size in this, that also will do. Or if you have a cake pan, cake ring, that also will do. Okay. You don't have to cook this. You have to just keep it for 1 minute, one side. Okay, and then the other side we will cook only for half a minute. I will tell you why. Keep the gas on the slow flame. No put butter, no put ghee, nothing. Just roast it, dry roast, and when then slightly cooked, slightly bubble, you turn on the other side. Let's turn the other side. See, I don't want to be brown. Let's keep that for half a minute. And then we take out that in a plate. You see this? Let's take out and let's start with the second procedure. This is a cheese spread for the pizza. I will show you where I'm going to use this. You can use any company. I'm using Go. You can use Britannia also, Amul also, whichever is available. Stage, that is this. Remember we had divided the dough into 2 orders. One is 25%, and the rest we're going to use the base of the pizza. So just roll it. Now this you do according to the size of your plate. Now as I showed you, I'm going to bake it in this. This is a bigger size, but then I'm going to make pizza up till here. Okay, if you have a small ring or small plate, then you make according to the size of the dough. Now no need to roll, just tap it, take little flour, put little flour at the base, and then just tap it, because this has to be thin and this has to be thick. The edges has to be, surrounding has to be thick. If you want, you can use stainless steel plate also if you don't have the baking plate. But before putting stainless steel, just coat the plate with butter or with ghee. I've rolled this. Now I'll put some this cheese, cream cheese spread. Why? Because after the pizza is ready, you see when you cut, the cheese has to melt from inside of the pizza. Because as it is, I said, this is pizza cheese crust, same like how we get outside. Your meat already put now. See, this is a pizza which we had baked before, remember? That's why I said this pizza has to be bigger than the first one. This is the first dough, this is the second pizza. From one dough we made two portions. First we cut 25%, that is this one, and this is 75% pizza, we rolled it. Now you just fold it like that. Before folding, we'll just put water on the side. Why are we putting water? Because when it is cooking inside in the oven, this cheese should not come out, otherwise it will mess up your oven. And simultaneously, same time, you set up your preheat your oven. I've already started 200 degrees for 20 minutes. So I'm preheating the oven. Just fold it a little bit like this. Fold it properly. Then take a fork and then just punch it over here. I'm using this pizza topping. If you don't have this, you can make pizza base also, very easy. Blanch the tomato, remove the skin, remove the seeds, take the pulp and smash it up with some chopped onion, saute some chopped onion, chopped garlic, olive oil, basil, chopped basil leaves, and then cook along with that. Your pizza sauce is ready. But since I am using this, you can use this also, pizza topping. It tastes good. Now add this garlic herb. Okay, this oregano and basil herb. This is easily available in the market. Chilli flakes. Depends how you want your pizza to be, spicy or no. Then I have this vegetables. I put some onions here, sliced onion. Now you can put any vegetable, whatever you want. You have corn. You can put baby corn, small corn, cut corn. Then you can put different colors of peppers. Now I have green pepper. You can put red pepper, yellow pepper. You can put, if you want, some people put cabbage. Depends. This stage, little garlic powder on top, little oregano, basil herbs, little chili flake, and then we have this grated mozzarella cheese. So loaded with grated mozzarella cheese before it goes in the oven. As I said, oven is getting preheated 200 degrees for 20 minutes. And then when the oven is hot, we'll put this pizza for 8 minutes on slow flame, and then we will increase the temperature for 200. Let put some butter or some ghee or oil, whatever, on the side of this, so it does become dry. And put just a little bit of butter. You can use olive oil also if you have olive oil, but I am using ghee. And now let's put in the oven. Cook at the highest temperature as possible as. Place the pizza inside the oven and then cook it for the shortest period of time. The reason behind is high temperature, low time, to prevent the mixture loss. That's how it's done in the restaurants. And I am cooking at the 200 degrees for 7 to 8 minutes. But then the oven might vary, and the time will totally depend upon your oven. After 5 minutes, I'm going to open the pizza oven and rotate the pizza plate so it is cooked evenly, and then close the door again. Pizza looks to be ready. Let it be inside for 2 more minutes and let it rest. Oven is off now. 2 minutes are ready. Now we'll take out the pizza out. Let it rest outside for another 10 more minutes. As it is cheese burst pizza and not a regular pizza, that's why we have to rest it outside for 10 more minutes, because the cheese is very hot and very melty. So when you cut, it will come as a nice melty creamy cheese. So we wait for 10 more minutes. Ready? Now you can cut the pizza straight away, or you can put on a griddle as I showed you, to cook little more crispy, especially the base of the pizza. So here I'm putting it over here on a low flame. Don't make the flame high, so the bottom will get little bit crispy. Pizza is ready. Let's put here. Let's cut the pizza. See the cheese burst pizza. See the cheese coming out. The cheese is melting. Let's cut one more. As you can see, the cheese melting from the pizza. So you can have it tomato ketchup, or you can just eat like that. So here guys, if you like, please try this recipe. Please subscribe my channel and like and share among with friends and families, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Please subscribe my channel and like and share among with friends and families, and don't forget to press the bell icon. The pizza. So you can have it tomato ketchup, or you can just eat like that. So yeah guys, if you like, please try this recipe